Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today I'm gonna talk about one of the most important aspect for API design. When I say the most of the important aspect, it's a complex scenario, one of the complex features of scenario. But uh, to get rid of the inefficiencies, to get rid of the poor user experience, I think this features is important. There may be the alternate way also to doing that. So this feature called power of paginations. It's a pagination, so I actually want to talk about the power of paginations in the API design. So just want to have quick introduction about me before I talked about. So my name is Shubhrata Roy. I've been working for IT industry for the last 15 over years, and I've been working for as an enterprise architect strategy, cloud architect, cloud strategies, and system designs. So I've been mostly working with the CEO advisory and across various geography, uh, such as US, UK, Middle East, Singapore, India. And industry-wise, I've been working with the banking, insurance, manufacturing, retail. Those are my majors. So let's coming back to the pagination part. So if you look at the RESTful API design, and there are a handful of advanced design features that open optional can be incredibly valuable in creating robust and efficient APIs. So these features address complex scenario that if left unattended and can lead to inefficiencies, poor user experience, and state decision. Among those advanced features, that what I'm saying that pagination is one. Now, what is that pagination is? Actually, pagination is nothing but a practice of dividing a large result set into a smaller and more manageable chunks. Okay. Now, when I say that large set of data or it should be manageable, it should be in a more manageable chunks, so that clients to retrieve data in a predictable increments, right? So imagine a list of thousands of virtual machine, uh, that can be neatly organized into 10 pages, each containing 100 virtual machines. These approaches offer several advantages for both API providers and consumers. First and foremost important, the pagination provides is excellent control over the data transfer between the client and the server. So how it is providing the control? So suppose if you by breaking the data into smaller pieces, what client can choose, actually it can fetch only the portion of the data which has been needed, right? So that doesn't require so many. Suppose a product, if you look for a product information and there is a so many like 1,000, 2,000, 40,000, 50,000 products, so you may require within a list of 100, list of thousands. So you can break it up in terms of smaller portions. So what will happen at the end of the day? The result will like it enhance your efficiency of data retrieval, which is a win-win situation for a clients to get what they want faster and service experience for a reduced workload. So I think overall, if you look at this diagram also, like client is reaching to. I'm just giving a one e-commerce example for like client is reading some product informations, and this is a product API backend systems, and then there is a it is reaching to each product has a DB and the DB2, DB3, and all. So if you require some product information, suppose a microwave, so it will get you a lot of things, right? You don't know. I mean, how many kind of how many specification, all those information you will get. So I think from a larger data set point of view, you just need to fetch the smaller portion. So that's the way pagination can help. At the same time, other way, if you look at the paging also, so there are quite 10,000 of items, and which are like page 1, page 2, page 3, 4. So we do not require page 2, page 3. Maybe something we need to say page 4 informations, right, for product. So this kind of also, if you require specifically for that, that also can be doable by pagination. So that is what pagination will come and say, hey, how do you search particular items? For example, if you want to, from e-commerce page, you want to look for a microwave things. So one of the way to design this kind of API, pagination should include. It's one of the most powerful. So there could be an other way also, but pagination is something it could be done. That could be something you can think about, filtering and all. But I'll come in my next video about the filtering and pagination how can. But today we will be mostly focusing on the pagination part. So coming back to the again paginations. Now, if I look at, as I said, paginations is powerful features within the API. So you can fetch the whatever portions of the data from the last set of data you require. Now, pagination comes within two parts, right? One is offset based pagination and one is the cursor based paginations. So again, it is different for a different use cases. So let's look at the offset based pagination. So what has happened in the offset based pagination? So what you can do, you limit the maximum number of items in a batch. That's the first thing, first thumb you can do, and offset the starting position. What does it mean offset here? The starting position of the use of the items. Okay, so that is the two things in the offset based pagination. Suppose a client is reaching, right, and it is trying to get one product item. So what I can do, that you can put a limit and you can put a 100. So look at this, this is the, kind of a bucket, right? One bucket, two buckets, second bucket, third bucket. So, but since we have given the limit of 50 and offset is 100, so what will happen with this? It will reach to this offset, and then within that first offset is, offset, since we already defined the offsets, it will reach there, and then within this 101 to 150, that limit you already provide, that list of the products it will display. So you can fetch the data. It is not a display. You can fetch the data, or it will provide the result, right? So that means you don't need to look at whatever is there is 151 to 200 or 201 to 250 and 150. So this kind of things, whatever is available from here, it will be you'll be able to fetch the data. This is the full kind of utilities or usability from offset based pagination perspective. Now, if we look at the limitation, definitely it has a limitation. Now, what happened that if it is increased like 200, 1 to 250, and then 300, 350, if you increase that size of the bucket or the tables. So what has happened that each time if you look for a information for a specific limit and offset, so first it will search here, then it will search here, and based on that offset, first it will go there, then it will go. Now the offset is matching, and then within the limit, whatever limit it will publish. So suppose it is there, so it will go here, it will come here, it will come here. So in that way, the efficiency itself is reducing. So if it is a large data set, then there is the issues, right? So I think this is from a limitation aspect, from offset based. But to address that, I think the next thing is we have the cursor based. So what is cursor based is happening in the cursor based? The first thing is that client is requesting with the limit itself. Suppose limit is 50. So the moment you are already sent the limit, whatever the server will respond with the result and then next cursor number, right? And the cursor number could be anything like 9, 8, 6. It is open to developer and discuss and develop any things based on the developer philosophy or based on developer logic. However, sometimes it happens that you want to look for a some specific data and you want to do timestamp also. So that also you can define as a cursor number. So it is open. It doesn't have any matter. So I'm just giving you one example. So now you client just request with the limit and the server respond with the result and the next cursor numbers, and then the client includes this cursor in the subsequent request, and it say limit is 50 and the next cursor number is so and so, and it act as a pointer. Now what will happen that suppose these are the series, right, 1 to 1000 and 1001 to 2000 and so on. Suppose if I say that okay 9867651 is this is the area, this is the pointer, then it will easy for paste data within these portions within the cursor based, and it is happening for a large data set. So this is the advantage for a cursor based. When there is a large database, you can paste portion of the data within large data set. So I think what will happen here, your your efficiency or performance will be improved. You will get a consistent result, but at the same time what will happen that client need to traverse through pass one by one pages. So that's the limitation. Now if I look at in the conclusion that when you will use for the offset, when you use the cursor. So definitely, as I said, the small data set look for a offset, and the large data set look for a cursor based pagination. So I think this is a very quick way to introduce, and it is definitely one of the powerful tool when you want to minimize, increase efficiency, and get or fetch data within the portion of the last data set. So in conclusion, pagination is definitely a powerful tool in the arsenal of REST API design. It provides control, efficiency, enhanced user experience, especially in the mobile context. So I think this is in short, long story of paginations. I hope you like it. So I'll come up with the next system design video in couple of weeks. Thank you very much. Thank you.